Hello, everybody. For those of you that don't know me, my name is John Heck. I'm now the Director of Athletic Operations at Stockton, but when mostly all the athletes that are here tonight were here, I was the athletic trainer. I've got the pleasure of introducing Courtney Dougherty as our first inductee of the night. Courtney was a member of the soccer team from 2006 through 2009. This is probably the first time I ever called Courtney, so I'm probably going to refer back to, as I know her, as Doc. She's also now an assistant coach with the women's soccer team. In my memory, Doc was a freewheeling, free spirit when she played here at Stockton. She was really a character. She would have fit in very well with our 1995 women's soccer team. I'm going to give you my Courtney Dougherty story as I recall it. Anyway. It's her freshman season. She just got here. It's preseason, so she couldn't have been here any more than a week or two. And she's in the athletic training room doing rehab. She's back in the corner, kind of minding her own business, doing her thing. And the door swings open, and in walks Sharon Davis. Sharon Davis is also a member of the women's soccer team, but she's an upperclassman. And Sharon comes in, and she's complaining about something that happened to her. And I can't recall whether somebody toilet papered her car, somebody soaped her windows, somebody turned all the furniture upside down in her room. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was some kind of a practical joke. And Sharon was upset, and she came in, and she's trying to find out who did it. So again, Doc's sitting back in the corner, kind of minding her own business. She's smirking a little bit. And then Sharon starts going around the room. She's questioning anybody who's in there. What happened? You know who did it? When I find out who did this, they're going to be in big trouble. I'm going to get them back. So she's going on and on. At some point, I chime in. I'm like, what's the matter with you, Sharon? I even know it was Dougherty that did it. Well, Doc's face went. She's like a deer in the headlights. And of course, I didn't know who did anything. You know, I had no idea what happened. I was just trying to instigate to have a little more entertainment in the athletic training room. And that actually worked out pretty well, because then Sharon laid into Doc with accusations of, you know, did you do it? How did it happen? Dougherty was fending her off for about 10 minutes and trying to plead her innocence. And to her credit, I think when Sharon left, she didn't think Doc was involved. But a few minutes after Sharon left, Doc came up to me and said, John Heck, why did you tell her that? And how did you find out I did it? To which I said to Doc, well, Doc, I didn't know you did it till just now. And she's like, all right, John Heck, all right. She walked away. Finished up rehab, went on her merry way. But the thing that I remember about that is then thinking to myself, wow, freshman messing with the upperclassmen. I'm impressed. And that's kind of my introduction to Dougherty when she first got here to Stockton. Now, when she got on the field, it was a different story. She was all business. She dominated her position. I feel the game flowed through her when she played. For me as a spectator, there's certain soccer players that when the ball's at their feet, you believe good things are going to happen. And Dougherty was always one of those players. She was going to get the ball where it was supposed to go. She was going to pass it when it needed to be passed. And she was going to keep the game moving. So some of her accomplishments while she was here at Stockton. In 2008, she was the NJAC Midfielder of the Year. She was a 4-time All-NJAC selection. She was named first team in 2008. She was named second team in 2009. She was an honorable mention in 2006 and 2007. She was a first-team All-Region selection in 2008. She totaled 19 goals and 15 assists during her career. And it's important to note that it was not her job to score goals, but she did her job exceptionally well. And it's generally tougher for those types of players to get into the Hall of Fame. So Doc deserves a lot of credit there. The other thing I want to mention, it's probably as important as everything else I just mentioned, that she was one of the driving forces for her team to make 4 consecutive NCAA tournament appearances. So on that note, Doc, please come on up.
All right, can everyone hear me? Okay. Thanks, John. Thanks for telling that story. I don't remember any of that. I definitely deny all of that to this day. But thank you for that amazing introduction. I'd just like to first start off by thanking the Hall of Fame committee for inducting me into the Hall of Fame tonight. It's truly an honor to be categorized with all the amazing athletes previously inducted and the ones being inducted here tonight. I'm so happy and blessed to have some of my closest friends and family here with me tonight. Having them here and knowing that I've made them proud makes this night that much more special to me. This honor doesn't belong to me alone, though. It belongs to the countless people who have had an impact on not only my soccer career, but on my life in general. Let me start by talking about my family and thanking my wonderful parents, because I literally wouldn't be here without them. So for those of you who know my parents, you know what phenomenal people they are. For those of you who don't, I'll give you a quick description. My dad, I'm pretty sure, came to every single solitary game when I played at Stockton. And if you ask him right now, I bet he could tell you all of the stats on all of those games and probably all of the ones since. My mother actually was the one who introduced me to sports, and she's an incredible athlete in her own right. She was hitting home runs and playing softball 3 days a week up until being 8 months pregnant with me, so clearly being tough and playing sports was instilled upon me at a very young age. My brother Dale, he's in the Navy. He couldn't be here tonight, but I just wanted to let everyone know how important he is to me and that I wish he were here. My father, mother, and brother are my role models, and they're my biggest fans still to this day. They've given me nothing but unconditional love and support every day of my life, and they have taught me the importance of devotion, hard work, and perseverance when it comes to being successful in anything that you do in life. I wouldn't be the person I am today if it weren't for them, so thank you for that, Mom and Dad. Thank you for everything that you have done for me and everything you still continue to do. Whew, all right. Take a breath. I would also not be standing up here tonight if it weren't for being surrounded by an amazingly talented and hardworking team of women throughout my 4 years at Stockton. And I'm so honored that some of them are here with me tonight as well. I truly believe that good players are only as good as the teammates that surround them, and getting this award tonight is a testament to all of the amazing teammates I have had during my career at Stockton. It's such an amazing feeling when you get to share and play the game that you love with the people that you can call your best friends. So this award tonight also belongs to my incredible teammates at Stockton and to the incredible friends that I have made over the course of my life, especially through playing and coaching soccer. It was an honor to play with not only such incredible athletes, but such wonderful and special people as well. And I'm so blessed that I'm able to call them my friends. Soccer has provided me with friendships that will last a lifetime, and I'm so thankful for that because I couldn't have done it without them. Lastly, this award belongs to the incredible coaches that I've had along the way. Like athletes, truly great coaches are hard to find. Think that as an athlete, you're exceptionally lucky if you get to play for that one coach that sees something in you that no other coach sees, and does whatever they can to challenge you, make you better, and bring that greatness out of you. Not to brag, but I've had the privilege to play for 2 coaches like that. My high school coach, Mr. Miller, and my coach here at Stockton, Nick Younger. I don't think I've ever called him by his first name. I still call him Coach. But these 2 men started off as my coaches, but I consider them now as my family. Mr. Miller, Millsy, as I called him, was like a grandfather to me. And I have been so lucky to have had him in my life, and I'm so happy to have his wonderful family to be here to represent him tonight. Millsy was the type of coach that after he found out I shared his Scottish heritage, he started giving me tapes of these really good Scottish soccer players from back in the day, and he would ask me what I learned when I would return them to him. If I missed so much as one of the optional track workouts in the summer without a good excuse, he would personally call me afterwards to see why I wasn't there. And he was in his 70s when I played here, but that didn't stop him from driving out to Stockton all by himself in his little red Jeep to come and watch me play in like freezing weather, even when he wasn't feeling well. Millsy also helped guide me to Stockton and to coach. I found out later that my coach actually played for Mr. Miller, so I'm convinced that this was a part of his master plan all along. It was never about teaching players to strive for individual accomplishments with him. It was always about making sure you always gave your absolute all so that you can make the team better. Looking back, those are some of the lessons and the moments that I cherish the most. Because even though he was tough on me, he taught me so much, and I know that it was his way of letting me know that he always believed in me and in my potential to not only be a successful soccer player, but to be a successful person in life as well. And now for my coach. I don't want to get too emotional on him right now because that's not really our style. But in all honesty, you've been like a second dad to me, and I just want to thank you for everything that you have done. Since my first practice at Stockton, I knew you believed in me. You put me on that field, and you never took me off. You gave me responsibility right away, and you always spoke to me with respect and pushed me to be a leader of the team. I wish I could have done more for you and for the team when I was playing. Looking back, I tried to do everything I could to make you proud of your decision to put your faith in me, and that is still true to this day. Thank you for not only giving me the opportunity to play for such an incredible team and for a person like you, but for also giving me the opportunity to coach alongside of you and learn from you for these past few years. The people closest to me know how much passion I have for this game, but for those of you who don't know me, let me just say that during my senior year, the freshmen gave me the nickname The Boss and would salute me every time I spoke because that's how intense I was when it came to soccer. So being able to make the transition into coaching after finishing college has allowed me to still be a part of the sport and the team that I love so much. Coach, you have had such an enormous impact on me and my life, and you've given me the opportunity to coach with you. Has also given me the chance to make a difference in young athletes' lives in the same way that you did for me. So I just wanted to thank you for that as well. Thank you for being such a wonderful coach and even better friend, and for always believing in me from day one, because that is what has always meant the most to me. You have truly changed my life for the better, and I'm so grateful to you for that. So in closing, once again, I just want to thank the Hall of Fame Committee and Stockton University for this incredible honor. And I want to thank Coach and all of my amazing friends and family for being here tonight and for always supporting me every step of the way. This honor really belongs to all of you, so thank you.